Hey guys, Peter Newell here. I've put together another video on one of the ways that I use to group data into various categories according to usually a number. So if you've got, for example, an age and you want to group that into a specific age group, so in this example, if you've got a set of data and it says ages 5, you want to show that as the 0 to 12 age group. If the age is 25, you want to show that as 19 to 30. So I've done this in such a way that you can update it dynamically. So if the grouping changes, you can change the grouping here, and then it'll automatically update in the data set that you're actually working with. So I've got an actual table that's set up here with the data that I want to find the group for. And then I've got a reference table where I've set the parameters. So between 0 and 12 is age group 1, and it must display as 0 to 12. Between 13, including 13 and 18, must display as 13 to 18. And then this, I'm going to be using a Sumif formula, which means this unique value mustn't be text, it needs to be a unique number specifically. So what I want to actually do is firstly use the Sumif function to find the unique value or the unique number of the group. And then once I know the unique number, I can use a Vlookup function to find the corresponding age group, which is actually in column 4. So when you're using the Vlookup function, you want it to return the 4th column's data. So for 25, that I wanted to have a look here and see where 25 is greater than or equal to this minimum and less than or equal to the maximum. It must return unique number 3, and then once I've got unique number 3, I'll do a VLOOKUP, and it must return column 4, which is this group 19 to 30. So let's start. I'm just going to enter the Sumif function first, push enter, and then you'll see what I mean about the unique number displaying here. And then once we've got the unique number, we'll add to that formula to do the VLOOKUP all in one cell instead of having a column next to it which shows a unique number first and then doing the VLOOKUP in 2 steps. We'll just do it in 1 step. So the first thing is we're going to do Sumifs because there's going to be multiple criteria. So Sumifs, and the range that we wanted to return is this particular column. So we can actually highlight this column. You see, because it's in a table, it actually shows here the name of the table and the name of the column. The criteria, okay, so that would need to be this particular column, which in this case needs to be less than or equal to the value in cell B6, which is age 5. So to enter that, when you're doing a Sumif function and you're using criteria that's referring to a number, you need to do this. If you want to use less than or equal to, that is. So age group minimum needs to be less than or equal to, it needs to look like that. So you need to have your inverted commas less than or equal to, close your inverted commas, put the and sign, and then click on age. And then the second criteria is the max column must be greater than or equal to, and that. So hopefully when I close this, it will give me the unique number. So 5 returns the value 1, 25 returns the value 3, 91 returns the value 7. So that looks correct, 34, 4, for example. So now we can do a VLOOKUP using that particular number. So let's go VLOOKUP. That's the number we're looking up. And we're looking it up in this table, which I've actually called age group. So as I start typing there, it comes up. And I want it to return column 4. And I'd like it to be an exact match, so false. And there we have it.